Good afternoon and welcome to the Taunton Center here. Good afternoon and welcome to the Taunton Center here at Bristol Community College, where this afternoon we have NJCAA Region 21 women's basketball, as the Bristol Community College Bayhawks are hosting the Springfield Technical Community College Rams. I'm Keith Tebow. Thank you for joining us today as the Bayhawks are back in action. They've had a little bit of time off. They haven't played since January 13th. They've had some injury battles that they've been coming up against. But they entered tonight's game, or this afternoon's game, with a record of 5-2, while the Rams come in with a record of 0-8. These two teams did play earlier this season, with the Bayhawks coming up on top at that time in Springfield by a score of 75-22. Starting lineups for today for Springfield Tech: number 3, Bianca Cedrez; number 5, Kylie Velez Reyes; number 11, Angelina Levin; and number 25, Emily Davis; and number 22, Yarimar Rivera. For the Bayhawks, they have number 2, Sierra Willette; number 13, Jada Martino, number 3, Goddess Gregg; number 22, Haley King; and number 24, Maya Hayes Paulette. Time now for our national anthem. All right, we are set for action. And I'm pleased to be joined for our first half here, as he drops the PA microphone, is Athletic Director and Men's Basketball Coach Brian Fernandez. Brian, how are you?
Thank you. Doing great. Appreciate you guys inviting me on. And just want to start off by saying thank you to our staff here helping out all season. And lucky enough to join. A little nervous here, first timer.
That's all
but
right.
Appreciate you guys letting me jump in.
We have confidence. The women's team really, Brian, has had a good season. They've had some injury bugs past few weeks. They haven't played a couple of games, but they're back today. It looks like they're full strength.
Yeah, they have. I've been really excited about this group and just the grit that they've shown, right, with low numbers and some injuries, and looking to finish the season strong. You know, they've got off to a good start, 5-2 currently, and looking to finish the second half strong and looking to, lock up a playoff spot and see what they can do. So super excited with the season thus far.
All right. As we get started here, it'll be Maya Hayes Paulette tipping off for the Bayhawks. And she'll be up against number 3, Bianca Cedrez. And we are underway. The Bayhawks have it. Jada Martino starts it off. Willette. Martino now on the top. Swings it to the far side to Gregg, who has the shot no good. Rebound taken down by Emily Davis, number 25, for the Rams. And traveling.
Yeah, looks like Bristol comes out with the zone here and gets a travel. So good start. We'll see if they can kind of execute here on the offensive end.
Bayhawks get it in. Martino will come over the timeline. Sierra Willette, number 2, back to Jada. Haley King looks to drive baseline, puts it up. Won't go, but there's a foul.
Very nice move. Good ball movement there. Again, the Rams in the zone as well. Pretty good movement there. And then Haley King, our sophomore center. As you look at this roster, right, that's kind of our sophomore that we're kind of leaning on is Haley King. Some of you may know. And we'll let her take the shot here. Sorry.
She makes the first.
And she drains it. And I'd love to just add, Haley King's just been a really good advocate for our program. Also a All-American soccer player for our women's soccer team, the starting goalie for 2 years.
Makes both. And Bayhawks lead 2-0.
Yeah, she's been a pleasure to have, at our department and our program. So super excited for her to be able to finish out her sophomore year here with the basketball team.
Going to call backcourt violation, as Angelina Levin had the ball, went over the timeline, was forced behind the timeline, and that's a turnover. Martino picks up a dribble. Has it again, tries to pass inside, has it stolen away. Yarmar Rivera. Emily Davis back off the glass, no good. They're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah, tough call. Those are those tough ones that you don't realize. The game of basketball is a really tough game to officiate, and it's a bang-bang play and a quick movement, and the ref's got to make a decision.
Now, unlike the pros, there's no dotted semicircle there in the lane, right here?
There's not, but underneath the hoop, it's kind of the rule, right? Underneath the hoop, that you usually won't get that call. It end up being a defensive foul, even if it's a clean charge underneath the hoop. So we don't have the dotted line to your point, but refs kind of use that, and you can't get too low or underneath the hoop.
3-point shot off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Bayhawk basketball.
Yeah, a little bit of a defensive battle here.
2-0. We've played about a minute and a half of our first quarter.
Yeah, early. Now, that's what the zone does, right? It really makes you work for everything. Jada's probably one of the quickest players in the region, and the zone can kind of stifle her there a little bit. You can see they're kind of just leaving bodies connected to her.
Hayes Paulette with the shot, no good. Yep. Rebound taken down.
Yeah, good look. Maya's having a fantastic freshman season, right?
Double team on the far side. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Ram basketball.
Yeah, definitely been impressed with the Bayhawks this season, their defense and their mentality, whether they're zone or man. Coach Hayes has done a good job making sure they compete on every defensive possession. Brianna
Malaguti enters the ball game for the Bayhawks, and the ball is stolen away by Sierra Willette. Puts up the shot, no good. Martino on the weak side with the rebound. King will take the short jumper and gets the roll.
Great play. Obviously great defense in the steal, but I'll tell you, Jada Martino again, for her size, the amount of rebounds that she grabs is just really impressive, and then a really heads-up play, great pass to King for the jumper.
She was one of those that was injured in the last game that we covered against CCRI. Looks like she does have a little brace on her right ankle.
She does, yeah. No, she's definitely nursing the ankle there. She got some time off, but I talked to her before the game, said she's 100% ready to go. So you got to watch her a little bit because she just plays so hard and so tough. You worry about it, but again, super happy to have her with our program.
All right, Rams will have the basketball. Angelina Levin will get the ball in for Springfield Tech. 4-0, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Springfield.
Yeah, great defense again. That's been the name of the game here for the Bayhawks.
They look to get it in. They do. Bianca Cedrez back to Levin, and there's a foul. It's going to be on Sierra Willette. That's her first, team's first. Sierra had been with the team all year, but she didn't start the second half.
Yeah, Sierra as well, was a women's soccer player as well. I think she was dealing with some decisions that she had to make academically. I was speaking to her. She wants to get into the nursing program, so that's, it's a big focus. We got to consider the academic piece. But she knows we were limited numbers, and we really appreciate her, kind of sticking through and finishing the spring for us. Again, just another great athlete for our program. Helped out with the women's soccer team, and then doing her due diligence here with the basketball team as well.
Yarmar Rivera with the bucket. Amy De Silva, newcomer on the Bayhawks in the ball game.
Yes, thank you. Yes, first look at Amy. She joined us as well as we talked about our limited numbers. So first game, and almost took her first shot there. So
Martino in the lane falls and travels.
Yeah, you could see the zone could stifle Jada a little bit, especially because she relies on her speed there a little bit. I think a good idea for Springfield sitting in the zone and kind of making her beat her, maybe with some outside shots. But she's so tenacious, she'll attack the zone as well.
Emily Davis, number 25. Again, Bayhawks still in the zone. Rivera will take the shot. That's going to be off the mark. And Hayes Paulette with the rebound. Pass stolen away. Jada Martino with the aggressive defense there. They're going to call it jump ball. It'll be Bayhawk basketball.
Yeah, she's just absolutely everywhere. You know, don't mind her size. She rebounds, she grabs steals, she scores. She really just been doing it all for this Bayhawk team this year.
And as a coach, you got to like that aggressiveness, right? In many ways.
You got to love it. You got to love it. You know, sometimes you almost got to tame her down, right, with the injuries and the foul trouble. But she's been a joy for our program for sure.
Hayes Paulette misses the shot, and the Rams throw it away. 3.5 minutes into our first quarter. It is 4-2 Bayhawks with the lead. Malaguti off the mark, and on the far side, Hayes Paulette gets the rebound. King will take the shot. In and out.
Good look. Good. I appreciate the ball movement there.
And stolen away by the Bayhawks. Malaguti inside throws it over the head of Hayes Paulette.
Almost a little too unselfish there, right? And trying to force one. But you love to see the defense, first of all, and you like to see the unselfishness with this Bayhawk team. I think they got a really talented group, so to see them moving the ball is pretty impressive. Looks like they're extending their pressure here a little bit.
Levin is double teamed, and they get it into the front court. Reyes loses the handle, and it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rams. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, good defense there. I love Coach Hayes kind of switching it up, a little bit of full court, see how it looks.
Rams get it in. Rivera quickly double teamed and stolen away.
Oh, yeah, guess who?
Martino with the steal. Back the other way. Hayes Paulette loses the handle, but it's off the Rams. It will stay with the Bayhawks.
Yeah, again, you've seen a lot of unselfish basketball here, which, is not a bad thing. But you like to see some players, take the open one.
Goddess Gregg re-enters the ball game for the Bayhawks for Haley King. Bayhawks get it in. Malaguti inside to Hayes, but Martino has it now, and they look to set it up. Malaguti will take the three off the back iron, and the Rams get it. Emily Davis comes back the other way in the lane, has it blocked by Martino.
Very nice.
But they're going to call Brianna with the foul.
Yeah, exciting. Nice little crossover there. Very exciting. Good move, and you get the call. Get rewarded with the foul there. And you see Bree kind of take another three, taking the open ones here. Like to see her kind of get a two, right? Just get something going and then open it up. But of course, she's been a deadly three-point shooter, for this Bayhawks team this season.
Davis makes the first. 4-3. Both teams still trying to figure things out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, very, very low scoring here in the first 5 minutes.
Emily makes them both.
We got ourselves a tie game.
4-4.
Yeah, the Rams showing some fight.
Haley King up high. Back to Goddess Gregg. Martino inside to Hayes Paulette. Turnaround runner. Won't go.
Good look, good idea.
Back the other way. Stolen by Brianna Malaguti. Reverse layup goes.
There we go. A little fashionable. But she's on the board. We love it. Love to see her get a two, like I mentioned. I think that's going to really open up the game. And again, with the defense, right? We like to call that a pick six. And we got a timeout, Rams.
Yeah, 30-second timeout for Springfield Tech. 4:56 left to go in the first quarter. It is 6-4. Bayhawks on top. Again, the Bayhawks, as we said, haven't played in quite a while. It's been a little over 2 weeks since they've played last. And but they're right back at it today, and they'll be back here on Friday of next week as they will take on Bunker Hill Community College with a 5:30 tip-off here at the Taunton Center.
Yeah, really looking forward to that game. That's going to be a potential kind of playoff implication type game. It's going to be a Friday night here, at the Hawks Nest. That's going to be an exciting one. Bristol versus Bunker Hill.
Yeah, the Bayhawks come in third in the region at 5-2. Bunker Hill at 5-4, and Springfield Tech winless thus far at the bottom of the standings for Region 21, but they're holding their own here thus far.
Yeah, putting up
no
a
doubt
fight
about
here
it.
Early, love it. I think the zone has done them well, keeping the Bayhawks in front of them.
Steal, Hayes Paulette can't get the bucket to go. She's had some good looks.
Yeah, they've had plenty of chances. They've caused some turnovers, and again, haven't played in a little bit. To your point, I think they just need some good things to happen and kind of go from there.
Tie up on that possession, and again, now it'll go back over to the Rams with 4:45 left to go.
Yep, a little bit of pressure, and they cause a turnover.
That double dribble. Angelina Levin with the turnover.
Yeah, the defense has been really good. I think they just got to figure out this zone. Maybe an outside shot would do it, but they haven't been able to kind of really get comfortable with this Ram zone, and this might work.
Malaguti in the corner, air ball. Rivera with the rebound for the Rams. Loses the handle, and Malaguti gets control. Martino with the easy bucket.
Yep. Very nice. The steal, nice finish. And it looks like they have him here. I think the Bayhawks can really capitalize. Looks like a little bit of confusion here with the Rams.
And they break it into the front court, but they lose it out of bounds off of Rivera. It'll be Bayhawk basketball.
Yep, and they cause another turnover. I think the pressure is pretty evident here. It's kind of gotten the best over the last couple minutes of the Rams.
Martino will bring it up over the timeline. Malaguti will take the shot. It's going to be short.
Yeah,
Haley was there with the rebound, but couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, not shy at all. I want to say that's our fourth or fifth three, and they're good looks. You're one of our best shooters, so you got to keep shooting them. And again, I think once we hit one, we'll kind of open up the zone here a little bit.
Another tie-up, and now it's back for the Bayhawks. Seems like in the women's game, Brian, we see a lot of tie-ups. A lot of held balls, and seen that a lot this year.
Yeah, definitely this game for sure, from what I'm seeing. And I think some of that's the zone, some of that's the pressure, and maybe not wanting to make too many mistakes. And what a bucket there from Maya, and one, kind of what she needed to get the monkey off her back, if you will. Missed a couple easy ones, and of course makes the difficult one there with the foul.
And that foul is on Rivera. That's her second foul, team's third.
Yeah, I think that's going to play a role here, Keith. Obviously, the Rams here with only 5, so no one on the bench. Foul trouble will definitely come into play here.
Maya cannot complete the three-point play, and Rivera comes down with it. Has it nearly stolen away. And in the backcourt, they're going to call a foul on the Bayhawks. It's going to be on Brianna Malaguti. That's her second foul.
Yeah, quite a bit of fouls. That's the other thing with the women's, with the women's game and the bonus. Being at 5 per quarter. So it really slows up the game,
right,
as you know. And, of course, they play 4 quarters, and they get the same amount of timeouts. So it's one of those games that could last a while if you don't take control of it.
Sierra Willette is back in the ball game for Malaguti for the Bayhawks. Bayhawks again pressuring in the backcourt. Rivera breaks the press, comes down, puts the shot up, no good. Gregg with the rebound for Bristol. Martino. Hayes Paulette will be short on the baseline jumper and goes out of bounds. And it's going to go to the Rams. Levin gets the ball in to Bianca Cedrez, number 3. And Bayhawks steal it. Martino. Bayhawks look to move the ball around. King has it stripped away. Emily Davis, good steal there for the Rams. She'll take the shot and hit it.
Ooh, very nice. I mean, she's shown some game here today. I've seen the crossover, we've seen the free throws, and that's a steal and a bucket.
10-6 Bayhawks, 2:38 left to go in our first quarter. Ball nearly stolen away, and it is stolen away again.
Davis again.
Rivera all the way, won't go. Hayes Paulette with the rebound for Bristol. Maya in the lane, glass good.
Very nice, yep, the zone, and went right through it there. Very tough bucket. You know, Maya's one of those that can get hot really quickly when she sees a couple go in, so great take.
Tie up again, and they're gonna call foul.
Yeah, you almost called another one.
That's her fourth, and that is the 15th foul.
Yep, it's gonna be free throws, I believe.
Yep, that's five fouls here in the first quarter.
Rams hanging around. You know, they've had some opportunities, they've gotten some steals, and now here they go with the clock stopped and some free throws. So showing a lot of fight here, which is nice to see.
Angelina Levin, number 11, will shoot the free throws. And misses the front end. Can't get either one. There's a violation, lane violation on the part of the Bayhawks, so Levin will get another shot at it. And Levin makes the bucket.
Yep, that's how you get paid for your mistakes there, right? You give him an extra free throw, and she knocks it down.
12-7, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Martino, oh, nice move and a bucket.
Very nice move, Jada as well. Oh, you know, once she sees one or two, she'll get herself going here. So last thing the Rams want to see, and here we go.
Jada steals it, but they throw it away and knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rams.
Yep, she has no quit. So good move, comes right back, gets a steal, and looks to make a play, and then a deflection. So just super impressed. Can't say enough how hard she plays and how aggressive you know, she's been on defense.
And they're going to call a violation on the inbound pass, so it'll go back to Bristol. Gregg picks up her dribble. Now Hayes Paulette can't get it to go and gets it back, however, and they'll reset. Willette, no good. King with the rebound. Puts it on the floor, that won't go. And Rivera has it for the Rams, 1:20 left. Davis. Shot is going to go out of bounds. 1:08 to go in the quarter. Bayhawks up by 7.
Yeah, a little bit of the early Saturday afternoon blues here for both teams. A lot of game left, though.
Absolutely. Gregg. Martino will take the shot. No good, and the ball's on the floor. And another tie-up.
Another tie-up, you called it.
And it's going to be Ram basketball.
But still pretty impressed with the Rams defense. You know, the zone is kind of stifled Bristol here a little bit and forcing them to some shots that maybe they're a little uncomfortable with. So the name of the game has really been Bristol's defense, I think, thus far.
Malaguti re-enters the ball game and is effective in getting the steal there. Hayes Paulette. King puts up the shot off the glass. That won't go. It's short. And the Rams throw it away. There's about a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Malaguti hits the three.
That's why you don't stop shooting. And that'll really open up, I think, the offense for Bristol and open up against this zone. So, you know, you want your shooters to shoot, and that was a nice one.
10-point lead for Bristol and a foul whistle. It's going to be on Jada Martino. That's her first. team over the limit.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, the pressure kind of comes back to bite you there. Last possession, last thing you want to do is stop the clock and give the Rams an opportunity to score. So,
Yarimar Rivera will shoot 2 free throws. Misses the first. She's got 2 points in the first quarter. Gets the second one to go.
Yeah, gets the roll.
17-8. Shot clock off, 13 seconds left. Malaguti will put up another 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It will stay with Bristol. 4.4 left.
Stays very nice. Yeah, another open look. Got to keep taking them.
He's going to get another one here, too, I think.
Here.
And can't get that one to go. And that's going to be the end of our first quarter. 10 minutes in the books here from the Taunton Center, and the Bayhawks lead by a score of 17-8.
Yeah, some good looks there, you know, from Bristol. They just got to make them. You'd like to see Bristol maybe run a little bit more action versus the zone here, but their defense has been pretty well, besides some of the fouling. So they continue to play good D and take the open shots. I think they'll be just fine.
As we said, this is the second match of the season for these two clubs. The Bayhawks were successful early on. Back in November, early part of the season, they traveled to Springfield and came away with a 75-22 win back when the season started. Not that long ago, Brian, but seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? Depends on how you look at the schedule.
I was there,
That's
sir.
right.
So no, it was a good one. I want to say that was our first road game for the women's team, and it was a great win. I do recall that great win and kind of the first win, actually, if you will.
Yeah, first win of the season.
And which also was Coach Charles Hayes' first win of his career. So that was a really special moment for us. Obviously, we traveled together with the men's team, and remember having some pizza on the way home and kind of celebrating that win for Coach Hayes. So. Really building off last year, I think. He's done a good job kind of keeping the troops together here, having enough. And, once again, I think they got a good chance for the playoffs and a real good chance to make some noise here. So really, really excited about this group and what they've done this year thus far.
And on the women's side, Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, only the top 4 teams make the postseason?
Yeah, that's correct. So just 4 will make it. And as you mentioned, I think Bristol's kind of in that 3-4 spot now.
Third right now, yeah. Bristol's third. Yeah.
So you're looking at one game away from a championship, right? If you make the playoffs, so it's pretty exciting. As you know, and been around the program for a little bit, our women's basketball team has had some struggles. So it's nice to see us really bounce back. And to be honest, as an athletic director here at the college, it's been one of my most proud moments. It's been the women's side. You know, our women's soccer team had a phenomenal year, winning the region. Women's volleyball was very solid and went 500 this year, which was some improvement. And our women's basketball team fielding a team and being a playoff team. So believe me, it's been one of my most exciting things. I do want to pause here as there's an injury as well. So.
Yeah, it looks like Kylie Velez-Reyes looks like she's holding her right shoulder, and hopefully she'll be okay. It's tough when you have, with any sport, Brian, here the Rams have only 5 players today here, and to have an injury, sometimes you don't want to see an injury at all, but hopefully it's something that she could come back from, and looks like she's going to get back on her feet.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, and I think, you see the Rams, this team's got a lot of courage. I mean, this is a 2-hour trip, coming out here with 5 and ready to play ball, and they've competed. Make no mistake, they've competed. They've had their share of struggles this season, but I want to say, their coach has done a good job this year, kind of keeping this group together. It's not as easy as it looks when you've had some struggles here, and you got to travel on the road and compete every day. And as you mentioned, injuries and life and things kind of get in the way, and all of a sudden you see smiles and you see them kind of crown. It's really exciting.
It's funny how they're still together, and and that's good to see.
I love it, and that's what athletics and sports is all about for me, right? You're going to deal with adversity, you're going to deal with struggles in life, and how do you respond with your team, and it's the most exciting part of it for me.
All right, so I think that Reyes has to sit out for a moment because of the injury.
Yeah, because they stopped the game there, so it should just be a possession, and she may want to see the trainer anyway and just make sure she's good. But I want to say it'll be just one possession. It's interesting because you can't start the game with 4. You have to start the game with 5, but you're allowed to play with 4 as you see here.
Right. Martino from the free throw line, no good. Rivera with the rebound for Springfield Tech. Has it batted away but gets it back.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And it's going to call a foul That's going to be on Hayes Paulette. That's Maya's second foul.
Here we go, Five's back in.
And Levin, check that, Reyes will come back into the ball game.
No sub required, right in there.
There you go.
Just add her right back in.
Barrel gets it in. Davis from the baseline. No good. Tipped up. Willett has it for the Bayhawks. Bayhawks have numbers. King won't go. Malaguti with the rebound and the putback.
Nice. Good passing again. Defense to offense. And you love to see Malaguti kind of get in there with a rebound and a layup, right? If she can get those, I mean, you know, between her shooting and some layups, you can really have a monster game.
Now Hayes Paulette with the bucket after the steal.
Yeah, Hayes with the left. Just super talented all-around player for us.
21-8. Bayhawks have opened it up. 4-0 run to begin the second half. Swatted away. Good defense there by Rivera for the Rams. Paulette outside. Willett will take the three and hits it. No, it's only a two. Foot was on the line.
Nice, great shot. Again, playing really unselfish basketball. Been really impressed with Bristol's kind of ball movement and the amount of shots that everybody's taking. Right, it's not a one-man band here. They've done a good job sharing the ball.
Three ball on the outside for Rivera is good.
Yeah, Rams continuing to fight. Love to see it. Kind of get back in that zone, keep it in front of you, and see what happens.
6 points for Yaramir Rivera. Malaguti again. Back irons it, no good. Tipped up. Willett, and they set it up again. Good defense there good rebounding rather by the Bayhawks, and good patience. Malaguti again.
Why not?
Paulette gets the roll.
Yeah, all around, rebound, bucket, very nice. And Malaguti's not shy. If you haven't noticed by now, going to continue to shoot those.
Maya has 8 points, 25-11 is the score.
Nice.
And the steal again. Maya looks to drive, dishes off Martino, won't fall. Jada gets it back. In the lane, Hayes Paulette off the back iron.
Some good looks though, right?
Definitely.
Passing, yeah, the passing's been great. Really impressed with the passing. And it was kind of a vice versa, right? It was Maya to Jada, which is usually the reverse though. So you love to see them sharing the ball like that.
Sierra Willett with the foul. That's her third. She's going to have to sit down, and Amy De Silva comes in.
Yeah, good fight, you know, and that's, as you mentioned, with low numbers on both teams. I mean, fouls are crucial at this point. You know, coach has got to do a good job kind of just monitoring the foul trouble.
Rams get it and knocked it out of bounds. It will stay with Springfield.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I like to see Amy getting in the action here with her first game, so love to see her kind of making deflections and making plays. I think she can really help this team kind of for the final stretch, so it's really exciting.
Well, they're going to call foul before the inbounds pass. Is going to be on De Silva.
Yeah, maybe a little aggressive there, but you like to see it kind of fitting right in with this group here.
Right. That's 3 team fouls already for the Bayhawks here in the quarter. Rivera gets the bucket.
That's a very nice layup there. Very nice.
25-13.
Yeah, I think Rivera and Davis have been really impressive for me.
Rivera's got 8 of the 13 points. Yeah. De Silva hits the 2.
Welcome to the party.
On the scoreboard, Amy De Silva.
First game, first bucket. Congratulations.
27-13. We've played 3 minutes of the second quarter. Davis, no good. Malaguti with the rebound.
Yep, love to see Malaguti helping out on the boards.
And she stepped out of bounds off the baseline.
Yep, starting to show more than what she can do with rebounding and dribbling and making passes. We all know she's a sharp shooter. Love to see her kind of get in there and helping with the boards.
Hayes Paulette re-enters the ball game for Goddess Gregg in the Bayhawk lineup. Rivera with another shot that's going to be short. And the rebound was taken by Levin, but she was on the baseline, so that's another turnover. Bayhawks come back with it with a 14-point lead. Malaguti with the runner, won't go. And Martino with the rebound. Martino. Malguti looks for the shot, passes it up, back to Hayes Paulette. Now King with 5 on the shot clock. Martino, De Silva puts it up. No good. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
Not bad, though. I'll tell you, all 5 players touching the ball there. Really unselfish basketball. Good passing. Love the way this team is playing, really, on both ends, to be honest. Defense has been great, and really nice to see them sharing the ball on offense.
Sierra Willette's back in the ball game for Bristol. Martino off the mark. Hayes Paulette with the rebound. Malaguti will take another one.
Yep.
Off the back iron. The Bayhawks get the rebound. Brianna with another 3 shot. No good. Willette with the rebound. Bayhawks getting multiple chances. Hayes Paulette, that won't go. Bayhawks still have it. King. Multiple chances for the Bayhawks, unable to score in that series of possessions. Davis fouled on the way through. It's going to be on Haley King.
Yeah, good take there. Good take there from Davis. Sometimes put your head down and go, right, and make the refs make a decision, and hopefully it goes to your favor. I'm excited. I'm excited here.
Emily Davis will shoot 2. Front rim's the first, and that's the 4th team foul for Bristol, and that's the first on Haley. And neither free throw goes down for Davis.
Yep, Hayes with another rebound.
King in the lane, puts it down, loses control, but Willette has it. King gets it back, gets double, triple teamed.
Who stays there? I think they're fortunate
Yeah.
to keep it there. But again, they're not rushing shots, which I appreciate.
Reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Malaguti looked for the shot, but Willette will take it. Off the rim, no good.
Yeah, good luck. Good set there from Coach Hayes. Might have to steal that one. Getting some open looks out of the inbounds plays there.
Ball tipped back in the backcourt. Davis has it. Rivera will take a 3 short. Bayhawks with to come back the other way. Malaguti will take another one. Long on that one, knocked out of bounds. It will be Bayhawk basketball.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of target practice here, some open ones. So I know she's going to kind of be upset with herself there with some misses, but it's how it goes with shooting. Kind of comes and goes. You'll get hot and you'll get cold. One thing you don't want to do is be hesitant, right? Keep shooting them if you're open. That's what we tell our guys and our shooters. So appreciate her not losing confidence. I'll tell you that.
Well, once you do get the confidence, that's when a lot of times you can't be stopped. Malaguti again. Got that one.
Yep, and that's why averages are averages.
That's right.
It kind of comes around, and love how she stayed aggressive, right? It's her game. Got to shoot them when you're open.
Brianna has 10 points. Timeout called by Springfield coach Nelson Lopez. It's going to be a full 1-minute timeout. 4:25 left. Bayhawks up by 17, 30-13.
Yeah, I think good timeout there. Just kind of reset again. You're the Rams. You only have 5. See the Bayhawks getting really confident here, getting a lot of rebounds. So, settle your group here, see if you can finish off this second quarter. And there's a lot of game left, right? You're not even halfway there yet. Try to finish these last 4 minutes on a positive note and then go from there.
A lot of it, too, with such a short roster is most of the coaches will use all their timeouts just to give their players a rest.
Yeah, I would, especially, I don't like to call them when I'm up, but when you're losing, I like to call them and make sure I have no regrets after the game, and you want to say you did everything for your team, whether that's stopping the clock, whether that's switching up your defenses. The one thing with coaching is you live with a lot of regrets, and it's one thing you don't want to do, so definitely want to see him use his timeouts with a limited bench and kind of a deficit here early.
All right, both teams will be coming back. It will be, I believe, Rams basketball.
Yep, and again, it kind of gives Bristol an opportunity. Coach Hayes loves his defense. You can see he's going to set something up here. So always a little tricky there on the offensive end to call one, and it gives Coach Hayes a chance to set up his defense.
Yeah, and they're going to have full court press again. And quickly double team, and they steal it, but it was off. Jada Martino, so it will remain with the Rams.
Yeah, I want to say I don't think Springfield had a women's team last year. And as you know, Bristol has some struggles. So, Coach Hayes wants to get everything out of this group this year, especially after, last year having some struggles.
And when you look at the Bristol lineup, only a couple of sophomores that are going to be leaving this year.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that as well.
Greg and King.
Yeah, Haley really sticks out. And then, to your point, because Greg played a little bit last year. While Sierra's a sophomore, it's only her first year playing basketball.
Right.
So you're right on target there. I would count Greg and King as the only two sophomores. And as you know, our sophomore night will be February 17th. That's going to be versus Roxbury here at the Hawks Nest. It's going to be a Tuesday. So really excited to honor those sophomores and everything that they've contributed to our program on and off the court.
And another steal by Martino. It's going to be an easy bucket for Malaguti.
Yep, defense to offense. It's a beautiful thing.
Ball on the floor again, and another tie-up. And it's going to be Ram basketball.
Yeah, when you think about the game a little bit, Bristol's been pretty fortunate not to have to run too many sets, right? They're getting a lot of good transition buckets here. Because the zone has stifled them a little bit, so.
32-13 is the score. 4 minutes left in the first half. Another foul. That's going to be on Jada Martino. That's her second, and
it's going to be
the Rams are in the bonus.
Yep.
They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way here in the second quarter. Rams have no team fouls here in quarter number 2, which is good, as you mentioned before, Brian, about having such a short roster, and foul trouble not an issue thus far for the Rams. Emily Davis makes the first of 2. Six points for Emily. 32-15 is the score. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Malaguti will take another 3 from the corner and hit another 3. Big first half for Brianna Malaguti. She's got 15 points. 35-15, 20-point lead for the Bayhawks. Brianna will try another one and hit another one. 38-15. Rams get it in. And ball's out of bounds. It will go back to the Bayhawks. 3:19 left to go. And Bayhawks have the basketball right now with a 23-point lead. If they've opened it up here in the second quarter.
Yep, that's why you shoot them.
King can't get it to go. Rivera with the rebound.
Gotta be careful if you're Bristol here. You're in the bonus. You got a nice lead.
Quick double team and a steal. Willett this time.
Nice.
Martino.
Love it.
Another bucket.
Yeah, I love to see that, right? Jada does so much passing there. Nice to see Maya share it with her and get the easy 2.
Davis back in. Can't get it to go. King with the rebound.
Yeah, nice job by King. And then getting it up quick here. And then here we go.
Hayes Paulette can't get it to go. She's had some good looks, just can't get it to fall.
Almost playing a little fast. Still having a solid game, but just kind of playing fast.
And stop the action is on that last shot. Ball was tipped and hit Brianna Malaguti. And they're going to call, Coach Hayes is going to call a timeout here. 2:25 left. 40-15 is the score. It's been all Bayhawks here in the second quarter, as it is a 23-7 run here in this second quarter for Bristol.
Yeah, decent timeout. You can't take them with you. You burn one here before the half, get a little bit of an injury, you got a lead, you're in the bonus, just let your team know where they're at. Finish off these 2 minutes strong, and you still got another half of basketball there. So keep your team out of foul trouble here and injury-free, and that'll be success.
as we said, our next matchup here with the Bayhawks will be this next Friday, 6 days from now, as the Bayhawks will be home to host Bunker Hill Community College. And you said that should be a good matchup. Bunker Hill currently in 5th place. And again, battling for a playoff spot, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really exciting one. First matchup was a really nice one too. I think Bayhawks got the win on the road, but I'm expecting a really tight game, and kind of loving the Friday night lights here. So we'll do one more of those next week as our season kind of coming to an end here, right? February obviously tomorrow, so you're in your last month. Teams are just trying to play their best ball going into the playoffs.
Yeah, really about 3 weeks left as the final game for both the men and the women will be on the 20th on the road at CCRI. So about 3 weeks left, really.
And that's it, yeah. Try to tell our teams that, and our sophomores, and there you go. And there's a sophomore king with the bucket. We try to tell our sophomores, you're seniors, right? At this point, it's your 4th semester with us. Your career here at Bristol's kind of coming to an end. Understand that, and really try to prioritize how you're going to finish the year.
Rams break the press under 2 minutes left. Bayhawks lead 42-15. Long shot up, no good. King with the rebound.
King, yeah, solid. I mean, between King and Maya, Hayes and King, and really that 4-5 has just been a really force, in my opinion, this year. Probably one of the better front courts within the region. Really impressed with how well they play together as well.
Under 2 minutes left, 42-15. Bayhawks still pressing. And Davis breaks it into the front court. Pass inside, ball on the floor. Bayhawks have it.
Yeah, love it. Causing some havoc, players on the floor, love to see it.
Good hustle.
Yep, up big, still getting dirty there, not willing to jump on the court. A little bit of that women's soccer there coming out, jumping on the grass there and grabbing the ball. Sierra, defensive player for soccer, really tenacious defender. And you got Jada there scoring layups. You can't really characterize her game. She does a little bit of everything. As a point guard, but also willing to get dirty, get rebounds, and get layups.
8 points for Jada Martino in the first half. 44-14, 1:05 left in the first half.
Yeah, coming back to that same set, really kind of stretching out this zone, seeing if they can get a good look. Put a shooter in each corner, and your bigs down low, and see what happens.
They get it in. Malaguti.
Nice.
Jada Martino will take the shot from outside. High off the rim. Hayes Paulette with the rebound and the putback.
There they are, right? It's been King and Hayes all night. Really like Bree kind of attacking and kicking there as well. Is a pretty good offensive possession.
10 points for Maya. Under a minute to go, 46-15. Davis with the shot won't go, but there's a foul on the play. It's going to be against Haley King. That's her second. And back on the line will be Emily Davis. It's perfect from the free throw line. Good free throw shooter, Emily Davis. She's got 8 points, and it's 46-17, 40 seconds left. Martino, no good, weak side rebound. Maya was there, but Levin comes down with it for Springfield Tech. 27 seconds left. Shot is blocked there by King. Davis will get the second try at it and puts it down. 15 seconds left, shot clock off. Bayhawks try to play for the last shot, but Hayes Paulette hits the bucket.
Yeah, why not?
5 seconds left. Rivera with 2, and she can't get the shot off. We're at the half here at the Taunton Center. It's been all Bayhawks here as Bristol has a lead of the score. Bayhawks 48, Springfield Tech 19. We'll take a few moments of a break and we'll be back in a few moments.
My name is Ronald Jacob Earl Sr. I graduated this year, and I spent 3 tours in Vietnam, 2 in the infantry and 1 as a helicopter gunship pilot. I came back after 50 years because I always wanted to get my degree, and I finally did it. I was lucky to graduate from high school. When I entered my senior year, I had 50 credits, so I had to take 6 5-credit courses just to graduate. And I did. I went and worked in the shops back then, you know, the floor boy and stuff like that. I said, that's not me. I did 1 year at Johnson & Wales, then I said, I want to go in the Army. That's what I always wanted to do. So I did. And I spent 25 years in there. And while I'm in the Army, I'm going to Yakima Valley College, Columbus College, Embry-Riddle. Wanted to make myself a better person, understand more. In 1975, I had my first trial, so I needed to make a living, so to support the family. I came back to school under the GI Bill. I only gave at least 1, maybe 2 classes. Then I got my job in the post office. So then, as when my education had ended, at least I thought. After I retired, after 21 years in the post office, I took some courses down at Fisher College. Then I decided again, I'm going to try BCC. And every professor that I was associated with, they cared. When you come here, they're going to work with you. Over here, you can get the personal touch. They're going to help you. They want you to learn. The students, they help out each other. I met the kids that are in the National Guard. I got a kid right now, I mentor, he's at the Air Force Academy, finishing his first year. It's a community, it's a community college. You're part of it. Everybody is. And that's what it's all about. Don't take 50 years like me, but go get it while you can. They're very veterans friendly. They're a valuable asset for the veteran. At one point, I said the heck with it, but I didn't. I'm just a happy camper right now. I got my degree. And no, I'm not done yet. The University of Nebraska, Omaha, they offer a military science degree. I will be calling them. They're going to evaluate my military education, which I tell you is worth about almost 70 credits. So I'm going to ask them what time I should get my plane ticket. So I'll go there and get a bachelor's degree. I mean, I'm not applying for another job. I'm going to be 82 in a few months. But it's like, in education is something that's not wasted. Knowledge is something never wasted. I enjoyed my life. I spent 25 in the military, then 20 at the post office. I loved it. Be happy in what the heck you do, otherwise you're going to be miserable doing something you don't want to do. You know, like the Army had a saying, be all you can be, do that.
The philosophy of the theater program is that we want to create a nurturing, welcoming space for students to learn how to be professional artists, but just as important, maybe more important, learn how to grow as a human being.
We really like it to be a communal place where everyone shares their ideas and everyone works together. We're always up on our feet, we're stretching and warming up, and we're singing. Everyone's involved at every moment during the class.
I've always known I wanted to do theater. That was something that was always been in my background since middle school. I loved it. And then when I got here, I fell in love again with the theater program.
I've always wanted to explore, okay, how can a dancer become so connected with performers?
They get exposed to everything. They take
intro to theater, intro to acting. You learn how to create a resume, how to take headshots.
Stagecraft and musical theater and scene study and script writing, and all of those classes are very uniquely different.
They take theater history, acting, theater to film class where they're learning how to act on camera as well as in theater.
A lot of the assignments allow me to draw or design things.
You're learning how to project and control your breath.
I learned a lot about who I was as a person.
Everyone is so just welcoming. It's a great community. We all help each other out.
I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people.
I've learned so many skills. I've pushed myself farther than I thought I could go in learning lines and choreography.
We're trying to give students an overview of everything that they're going to need to create a strong foundation for going out into the entertainment industry and the performing arts world.
All flourishing is mutual. Isn't that what education is? The seed of an idea that we plant, a spark in the mind, and I will say it, a spark in the heart as well.
The act of planting a tree, it goes towards the future. I want the significance of this tree to be known as a sense of community. We can rally around the tree. We can be with trees, we can be with one another, but setting that foundation is what's really important.
For me, it means a lot because I love trees.
So being able to share the fruits that this tree is going to give us with others is just really nice.
Everybody should flourish the same way, and everybody learns differently, different stages, but everybody flourishes together.
And the roots of the tree simply is our mission. It's our foundation. It's the things that we believe in. It's our vision. It's our vision for our students. It's the vision for our constituents, our community partners, and the community in which we serve.
My name is Autumn Ayers. I'm a psychology major and I'm the salutatorian for the class of 2025. I went to Joseph Case High School in Swansea. I struggled with a lot of anxiety at the time, so I joined an alternative program in my high school my freshman year. They pushed me to apply to Bristol Community College. I enrolled in the fall semester after my high school graduation as a human services major. I fell in love with psychology, so I switched my major. I enrolled in the mass transfer program. I graduated last semester. I immediately transferred to Bridgewater State University, where I'm now a junior studying psychology. I'm interested in clinical psychology and working in healthcare. I plan to spend the rest of my time there exploring career options and figuring out what job in psychology is the best fit for me. Bristol Community College was where I fell in love with psychology. Each one of my psychology professors loved the subject. The flexible schedule at Bristol Community College allowed me to balance both work and school. I was involved in the Experiential Education Showcase for a project I conducted in community leadership. A partner and I conducted a senior technology workshop in partnership with the Fall River Council on Aging to promote socialization of senior citizens. Get involved on campus. That was one thing I wish I did more. There are so much extracurricular activities available and just helpful resources available to students. I would also suggest taking in-person classes. You get to know your professors more, and you never know how the connections you make will impact you, whether it be a job opportunity, an internship, or even just a reference. It is a tremendous honor to be a salutatorian. I never thought I was capable of getting such a prestigious honor. I am so proud of how far I've come.
My name is Max Mello. I'm a business administration transfer and I graduate this May. In high school, I really struggled. I had a 1.2 GPA. It was really tough for me. I just didn't really feel like I belonged. I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of career. I worked for a couple of years after high school and then decided that Bristol Community College was the best place for me. And it's just been a complete 180 at Bristol. I feel like accepted. I feel like a part of the community. I have great rapport with all my professors and I really am thankful for them for being accepting of me and, letting me actually thrive in a school environment. I was involved with Phi Theta Kappa with the School on Wheels book drive, trying to get people to donate new books for homeless kids. And the drive was very successful. The Phi Theta Kappa drive really showed that you can get involved if you want to. You just have to put in that effort, and I'm really glad that I did because it was definitely fulfilling. I plan on transferring to Brandeis University and major in accounting. And from there, I plan on getting my master's and then taking the CPA exam after that and becoming a certified public accountant. You get what you put in. This school is amazing. Everybody wants you to succeed. And as long as you're open to succeeding, you're going to succeed here, for sure.
Hi, my name is Solange Gonsalves, and I am a theater major, and I graduate this year in May. I wanted to come back to school because I wanted to do something that I actually really enjoyed. I have a bachelor's degree in human service, which it brought me to a lot of places and a lot of careers, but I wanted to do something that fulfilled me. And acting fulfills me, writing fulfills me. I'm an adult learner. I have 2 kids, one who has special needs and then one who's a 5-year-old with a lot of energy. So having the flexibility and scheduling was great because of the night classes, morning classes, mom hours, as they would say. I was a teacher at Youth Build Fall River for a few years. I loved it there. Here, I got to work with David as his work study, which has been amazing. So I got to learn a lot of new things. I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people. But now that I'm like around certain people and watching their growth and the motivation that they're giving me and making me feel good about myself, I feel like these 2 years, I'm like, all right, I got this. I can do it.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey McLean. I'm Mexican-American. I have 3 kids. I went to Bristol in 2010 for a year after I graduated high school. I took a few years off and then I went back in 2014. It was hard working at a fast food place, you know, having a kid, you know, paying rent, being able to have a degree and make more money helps save money. Started off as a gen ed major, switched to computer science, and then switched to fire science. Then I finally took accounting as an elective. That's when I got introduced to Professor Adams. He kind of made it more interesting and made you think. And that kind of like made me take more accounting courses, and then that helped me, you know, choose my major. I graduated in 2016 with an associate's in accounting, and then I transferred over to UMass Dartmouth in 2016, and then I graduated there with a bachelor's degree in 2018, all while managing a family. It was a lot easier to manage going to a community college where tuition's a lot less. It was a lot easier to go to classes at Bristol with the online availability, and so I could take some classes in person, but also be able to be with my family and my kids when needed. Once I graduated, it kind of opened up a lot of avenues to explore my accounting degree. My first job was with the state of Rhode Island, so I worked in their tax department and did basically customer service, helping out taxpayers resolve their delinquent taxes. That helped me get into the field audit department. My current position, I'm a staff auditor at a company called APSO, a insurance service provider for the residual market. You could go into standard accounting, public accounting, become a CPA. With accounting, you're really open to many different avenues. I think accounting's never going to go anywhere. Everyone needs an accountant. I'm glad I went back and got my degree at Bristol, and then, you know, followed with the program to go to UMass. It opened up a whole bunch of opportunities for me. Just don't give up.
Welcome back to the Taunton Center here at Bristol Community College. We're getting set for our second half of action in this NJCAA Region 21 women's matchup. Bristol Bayhawks, a strong first half, and they have a big lead of 48-19. In that first half, the Bayhawks were led by Brianna Malaguti, 18 points in the first half. She had 4 3-pointers. Maya Hayes-Paulette was second in scoring for Bristol with 12. Jada Martino had 8, Haley King 6, and 2 points each for Sierra Willett and Amy De Silva. For the Rams, their 19 points look like this. They're led by Emily Davis, who had 10 points. Yaramir Rivera had 8, and Angelina Levin had a single point. All right, set to begin half number 2, and it will be Bayhawk basketball to start things off. Bayhawks have on the court Maya Hayes-Paulette, Brianna Malaguti, Amy De Silva. Hayes-Paulette with the bucket. 50-19. Emily Davis. Levin will take a 3, no good. Rebound taken by Goddess Gregg for Bristol. Malaguti in the front court. Definitely had the hot hand. They swing it around. De Silva will take the shot, no good. Long. Rebound by Rivera for Springfield Tech. Levin. Ball picked up and stolen away by Bristol. Malaguti will come back the other way. Can't get the bucket to fall. Davis has it, and they throw it away. Hayes-Paulette. Malaguti, 54-21. Under 2 minutes into the third quarter. Bayhawks steal it again. Malaguti will take a long 3 and hit it. 57-21. Levin has it stolen away by Hayes-Paulette. Hayes-Paulette. Gregg has it knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Bayhawks. And substitutions as Jada Martino and Sierra Willett enter the ball game for Amy De Silva and Goddess Gregg for the Bayhawks. Martino looks to get it in. Malaguti in the lane. Back to Martino. Hayes-Paulette. King looks to drive. Glass, no good. Rebound taken by Rivera for the Rams. Shot by Davis is no good. King with the rebound. Willett. Hayes-Paulette in the lane. Again, another short jumper won't go. And who's got it? Ball on the floor, tied up. Another tie up, and it's going to be Springfield Tech basketball. Levin gets it into the front court. Davis will pull up the jumper, banks it, no good. Hayes-Paulette with the rebound. Malaguti. Pass intended for Haley King goes out of bounds. Brianna Malaguti, 23 points here in the ball game, leading all scores. Rams get it back. Four minutes into the third quarter, Bayhawks with a 36-point lead. Rivera in the corner will hit the three. And Coach Nelson Lopez of Springfield Tech will call a timeout. 5:53 left to go here in quarter number 3. And the Bayhawks have a big lead of 33 points, 57-24. As we said, this is the second meeting of these two teams this year, with the Bayhawks winning earlier this year in, again, convincing fashion by a score of 75-22, and have things thus far under control with a big lead here, 57-24. The Bayhawks come into this game. We talked about how Brianna Malaguti has had a big game of 23 points. She's averaging 14.4 a game. Jana Martino with 12 points a game, and leading all scorers for the Bayhawks is Maya Hayes-Paulette, averaging over 17 points a game. And Maya currently has 16 points, so she is close to her season average. As both teams come back, it'll be Bayhawk basketball. Malaguti. Malaguti will take another three. Off the back iron, no good, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Springfield Tech ball. Rivera. Davis. No good, tipped up, and Davis gets the rebound, and it's going to be another tie-up. And it's going to be Bristol ball. Martino has it, tries to get it into Hayes. Haley King, and she loses the handle. Davis has it. Bounce pass Rivera, nice pass. But Rivera can't get it to fall, and it's knocked out of bounds. It will remain with Springfield Tech. Good give and go there. Davis saw Rivera cut to the basket, but Yaramar could not get the ball to fall. Davis puts up the shot from the baseline, no good. Hayes-Paulette has it. Martino is going to be able to go the length of the floor for the bucket. 10 points for Jada Martino, 59-24. 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Emily Davis has it stolen away and gets tangled up with Maya Hayes-Paulette. And they're going to call a foul on Emily Hayes. That's her second. First team foul here for either team in the third quarter. We've got 4 minutes and 31 seconds left. Levin. Referees call for a timeout for a minute, stop the play, and Springfield Tech is going to retain the basketball. The foul is going to be on Hayes-Paulette. That is Maya's third foul, first on the team here in the third quarter. Angelina Levin will get the ball in. Goddess Gregg back in the ball game for Hayes-Paulette for the Bayhawks. Davis inside the arc. No good, tipped up, and Brianna Malaguti comes down with it. Outlet pass. Martino for 2 more. 12 points for Jada, 61-24 as we approach the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. Ball stolen away, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Sierra Willett. That's going to be 4 on Sierra, second on the team. Amy De Silva will re-enter the ball game for Sierra Willett, who will sit with the 4 fouls. Rivera, foul from behind, actually was knocked out of bounds, and it's referee's going to talk about it. It will be Ram basketball. Rivera drives the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Nice move by Yaramir Rivera. She's got 13 points, 61-26. 3:45 to go in the third. Malaguti will take another 3. No good, tipped up, and Rivera. Good position there for the rebound for the Rams. Davis has it blocked. Martino gets it back. Looks to run the length of the floor. She does, and it goes. Nice move, Jada Martino. 63-26. They're going to call a foul on the Rams. Offensive foul. It's going to be on Kylie Velez Reyes. Her first foul. Second on the team. 63-26. Pass intended for Gregg. Ball on the floor, and Rivera comes up with it for Springfield Tech. Davis back, up, glass, no good. Haley King with the rebound. Bayhawks look to come back the other way. Martino, check that. Malaguti one-on-one against Levin, no good. Goddess Gregg with the rebound, that won't go. She gets it back, that can't go either. Ball knocked out of bounds, it will stay with the Bayhawks. King, free throw line, got it. 8 points for Haley King, 65-26, 2.5 to go here in our third quarter. Levin takes the shot, no good. Haley King with the board for Bristol. Malaguti hits another 3. 26 points for Brianna Malaguti. 68-26 is the score. Rivera drives, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Reyes. Rivera will put it up off the glass again. That won't go. Haley King with the rebound. Multiple chances there for the Rams, but they couldn't convert. Martino. De Silva, air ball. Rivera with the rebound. 1:28 left in the third quarter. Davis has it knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rams. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Davis back to Levin. Levin gives it back to Davis. Davis looks to drive. Baseline jumper. No good. Malaguti with the weak side rebound for Bristol. Martino. De Silva has it knocked away. Martino gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. Jada King looks to drive, puts up the shot, off the bank, gets it in. 10 points for Haley King, 70-26, under a minute to go. Rivera from outside for three. 16 points for Yaramir Rivera. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Malaguti, air ball, no good, and goes out of bounds. It will be Springfield basketball, 12.3 seconds left. Springfield Tech will hold for the last shot. Rivera, 6 seconds left, and a foul. Brianna Malaguti, that's her third. And neither team over the limit. 4.4 seconds left. Rivera puts up the shot. Out of bounds with 0.3 seconds left. Rivera, no good. They're going to say not in time. Nice shot there by Rivera to get it in at the buzzer, but it was just after the lights and the buzzer went off. All right, we've played 3 quarters here from the Taunton Center in this NJCAA Region 21 women's matchup. Continues to be all Bayhawks. Bayhawks lead by a score of 70-29. In that quarter, Bayhawks outscored the Rams 22-10. After halftime, having the lead at 48-19, we're at 70-29. Bayhawks led by Brianna Malaguti. She has 26 points. Jada Martino has 14. Maya Hayes Paulette has 16. Haley King has 10 for the Bayhawks. For the Rams, Yaramir Rivera had a great third quarter, 8 points in the quarter, 16 for the game, while Emily Davis has 12 points in the game thus far. And we'll be set for the second half. Looks like the Rams will get the ball to begin our final quarter. All right, so the Rams will get the ball to start our fourth quarter. And they get the ball in. Emily Davis looks for the shot, picks up a dribble, gives it back to Levin. Levin has it nearly stolen away. Jump ball, now it'll be Bayhawk basketball. As Martino was there for the tie-up. Martino into the front court. Malaguti. And De Silva couldn't get the handle. Martino throws it away. Be Ram basketball. Ram basketball as they'll take it at their baseline to our left. And Coach Nelson Lopez of Springfield Tech will call a timeout, 30-second timeout. 9:33 left to go. Still no scoring here in our fourth quarter. It is 70 to 29. Bayhawks on top. As we said, we thank you for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. We'll be back here at the Taunton Center next Friday as the Bayhawks will be hosting Bunker Hill Community College. at that time. Bayhawks right now positioning themselves very well to try to earn a playoff spot. In Region 21, the top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs, and right now the Bayhawks currently sit in 3rd place with a 5-2 record. Rams get the ball as we return to action. Yarmir Rivera and Angelina Levin. Shot by Rivera, no good. Out of bounds, it will go to Bristol. Martino in the corner, picks up a dribble inside, got his Gregg, gets it stolen away by Rivera. Rams come back with it. And Bayhawks steal it now as De Silva has it. Gregg in the lane, ball kicked around, it will stay with Bristol. Malaguti in the corner, short. Levin with the rebound for the Rams. Levin will put a shot up and hits it. 4 points rather, check that, 3 points for Angelina Levin. 70-31. King looks to put a shot up. Good defense, she gets it off, but she's fouled. Fouls on Angelina Levin. That's her first foul, team's first here in the 4th quarter. 2-shot foul. Maya Hayes-Paulette enters the ball game for Amy De Silva for the Bayhawks. And Haley King will shoot 2 free throws. Gets the first. One of 2 for Haley. Rivera with the rebound for Springfield Tech. Davis, free throw line extended, no good. Haley King with the rebound. Bayhawks look to push. Martino a little too far ahead of Jada, and it goes out of bounds. Davis. Rivera will take a 3. No good. Hayes-Paulette gets the ball on the rebound for Bristol. Bounce pass. Malaguti. King now has it. Bayhawks will reset. Martino inside. Haley loses the handle, and the Rams get it back. Good defense there by the Rams. Rivera back. Davis has it blocked partially. Rivera with the rebound. Puts up a shot, won't go. Haley King has it for Bristol. 2.5 minutes in to our 4th quarter. Bayhawks up 71-31. Malaguti has pass inside to Goddess Gregg, but she throws it away. Rams come back with it. Davis, pass inside. Reyes. Cedrez puts up the shot, no good. Haley King has it. Martino looks to run all the way. Off the glass, no good, but there's a foul on the shot. Angelina Levin with the foul. And Jada Martino with 14 points will shoot 2. Makes the first. Makes 1 of 2. Rivera with the rebound for the Rams. Back the other way. Davis looks to drive. She picks up the dribble. Levin will shoot. No good. Rivera with the rebound. And timeout called by Springfield Tech with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. And the Bayhawks comfortably on top, 72-41. Looking at the Springfield Tech team and their leading scorers, Yaramir Rivera is actually the second leading scorer. Emily Davis is averaging 11 points a game. Rivera just under 9 points for the Rams. And they both have done well here this afternoon, with Rivera at 16 points and Davis with 12 thus far in the ball game. Bristol will be back. Both teams will be back in action in a moment. And I believe it will be Ram basketball still to our right. Levin will get the ball in. Rivera, now Davis. Ball stolen away by the Bayhawks. Malaguti, Martino, back to Brianna, far end, long three, no good. Hayes Paulette had it, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Bristol. .6:21 to go. Brianna will take another three and hit another three. 29 points now for Brianna Malaguti, 75-31 Bristol. Ball nearly stolen, is stolen away. And Hayes Paulette steps out of bounds. Rivera in the corner. Hayes for three, no good. Malaguti looks to run. She's got space. Goes coast to coast. .31 points now for Brianna Malaguti. Shot up and in by Emily Davis. 2 more points. 77-33. Hayes Paulette. Willette. Got it. 4 points for Sierra Willette. 79-33. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Levin, short. Cedrez with the shot, no good. Hayes Paulette with the rebound. Willette, off the glass, no good. Hayes Paulette can't get the putback to go. Willette has another rebound, but it's stolen away by Rivera for Springfield Tech. Back the other way, Davis, no good, but she's fouled. That's going to be on Jada Martino, her third. Shooting foul, so Emily Davis will shoot a pair. Eight of Emily Davis's points have come from the free throw line. 79-35, 4.5 left. all Bayhawks. Ball stolen away, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Malaguti short on the three. Martino gets the rebound. Brianna has it back in the lane. No good. Rivera with the rebound. Rivera in the corner looks to drive baseline, and the ball is going to be thrown. It's going to be a backcourt violation, goes out of bounds now. Bayhawk basketball. .359 left to go. .79-35. Martino. Hayes Paulette, short jumper, got it. 18 points for Hayes Paulette, 81-35. Shot by Davis is blocked by Goddess Gregg. Bayhawks have numbers, 3-on-1. Willette, Martino, and the Rams come back on the defensive side of the ball. Hayes Paulette will take another short jumper and hit another short jumper. Maya's got 20 now, 83-35, as we approach the 3-minute mark of the fourth. Levin picks up her dribble, now back to Davis. Davis baseline, short jumper, no good, tipped up. Hayes Paulette has it. And Bayhawks look to run again, they've got numbers. Martino slows it down. Willette, no good. Gregg tries to put up the shot, and it's knocked out of bounds. Haley King re-enters the ball game, so does Amy De Silva for Hayes Paulette and Brianna Malaguti. Haley King short on the shot from the free throw line, and the Rams have it. 2.5 left. Foul on the play. It's going to be on Sierra Willette, and I believe she has fouled out. And Brianna Malaguti will have to re-enter the ball game. Rams basketball under their own net. Rivera. Davis from the free throw line, back rims it, no good. Cedrez with the rebound. Davis will get another shot and hit it. 18 points for Emily Davis. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. 83-37 is the score. Martino. Malaguti will take another three. No good. Weak side rebound goes out of bounds. It will go back to the Bayhawks. Under 2 minutes left. Malaguti, another three and another make. 86-37. Davis has the pass stolen away by Martino. Jada backed up, glass, good. 88-37. 1:25 to go. Levin, Davis looks to drive, does, no good, but there's a foul on the play. It's going to be the fourth foul on Brianna Malaguti. Filling up the scorecard, both in points and fouls. Davis makes another free throw. Davis is automatic from the free throw line. 88-38. $1:15 left. Bayhawks going to eat some clock here. No rush. Martino will take the shot and hit it. 1:05 left. 90-39. 1 minute to go. Ball on the floor. Bayhawks have it. Under a minute left. Bayhawks just going to use some clock here. It'll be a season series sweep for the Bayhawks, as they will have beaten the Rams twice. Rams get it. Under 30 seconds left. Foul on the way through. Foul is going to be on Amy De Silva. And no team over the limit. So an inbounds pass, and Springfield Tech will take a 30-second timeout with 20.7 seconds left. As I said, this will be a season sweep, as the Bayhawks defeated Springfield Tech earlier in the year by a score of 75-22, and will be victorious here again this afternoon. They will advance to 6-2, while the Rams will fall to 0-9. With 20 seconds left. Rams with the basketball. Rivera blocked. Ball on the floor. Another tie-up. It will still be Rams basketball. 14.8 seconds left. Rivera can't get the bucket. Gets it back and throws it into the backcourt. 7.6 seconds left. Bayhawks will have it. .7 seconds left. And that'll be it, as Jada Martino will bring it into the front court and wind down the rest of the clock. Impressive victory this afternoon for the Bayhawks, as they improve to 6-2 and Springfield falls to 0-9. I'd like to thank our technical crew here this afternoon. Our camera person is Michelle Dumas, and our producer director is Stephen Rice. So the final score once again here from the Taunton Center: Bristol Community College Bayhawks 90, the Springfield Technical Community College Rams 39. I'm Keith Tebow. Have a great rest of your day.